What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Now, welcome in to our third episode of Career Mode. Today we are playing in the third round of this championship, the Australian B1. We are taking on the Japanese player. A win here today would see us secure a semi-final spot, I think against someone, I think from like the... I'm not even sure. It might be Barbados, but I'm not 100% sure. But if we can win this game, win the semi-final, then we set ourselves up with a potential final date against the all-time great Roger Federer. Can't wait for that. If you guys are hyped to see a potential match against the Fed, smash that like button. I'm going to go get into this game, and hopefully we can try and win it. Alright, so after that first point, we have busted out, we have busted back, and we are playing some fairly decent tennis at this stage. Serve and volley. Working well for us here today. We're up 1-love. Alright, we're down to game point here. 30 to 40. Need to pull something out of the locker here to get this point, you would have to feel. The timing for me, it just hasn't really been there today, which is a real shame. Just because we do normally play quite well. There's another Unforced error. That's about number 3 for this game. And that takes the score to 1 game all. Alright, so we battled back from love 30 down. Currently down a break point once again. So the Japanese... Is it Japanese man? The Japanese player, there we go, we've got there. Has done a fairly decent job. He's got the break as well. And we're down 2 games to 1 at the change of ends. Alright, and we've fought back well against Kashari's serve. Currently with 3 break points in hand. And we'll be looking to not use them all. There's no way I want to use these all. I want to get it done this point here. Going to come to the net. Play a cheeky wee droppy. We break straight back. Take it to 2 games apiece. Right, this is a big hold in the context of the game. Currently 40 to 30. This would take it to 3 games to 2. And we would have a chance to potentially break his serve in the next game. He's kind of stuck in no man's land, as was I. I have since retreated back to the baseline. God, I must say, he has played some absolute rippers of shots in this game so far. I'm going to try... The droppies just... He's got there. I was going to say, the droppies work so well, but he has fought back, he has got it, and he has taken it to juice. And 51 and 72 meters run in that last point, respectively. And it's just shots like that. He is getting some shots returned off the serve that are absolutely ridiculous. And there isn't really anything that I can do about it. The timing, as I said, is not just there. His return game and defensive game is absolutely outstanding. And I just, as I said, I just cannot do anything with it. I just hope that these droppies work. That one there has. An ace would be bloody beautiful, to be fair, if we could get it. Down the tee is where I'm going to go. Just can't seem to quite get it. But as I said, this is a big point in the context of the game, so that's why we may not talk a whole lot, just because there is a lot of focus on this one here. Those drop shots have got me out of trouble plenty of times here. 3 games to 2, and we've got a chance here to break serve and take the first set. Alright, we're down love 40 here, just due to the fact that basically we have played 3 unforced errors in this game. All of them going into the net from, I don't even want to say attempted winners. They were just return shots that have just gone wrong. Still hanging in there though, but not with shots like that. 3 games apiece, and things are going along nicely here in this first set. Alright, we've got ourselves a couple of set points here. 40-15 is the score. Going to try and go down the tee, get him on that backhand side, and we actually get called for a fault, which is not ideal. But 2 set points in the bag, so we're hoping that we don't require both of them, that we can get the job done on this first one, and head into that second set with the advantage. Now, I don't think there is, I don't think there's a tiebreak in this. I'm pretty sure I turned tiebreakers off. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I turned tiebreakers off, which means whoever wins this game essentially will win the set. So I am kind of hoping it's us, but we are choking at the best of stages. I mean, we had 2 set points there. He's fought back. I'm going to just make sure that we get that first serve in, and then try for that droppy that has been so effective so far. Whew! We get the volley in too. Got to be happy with that. Come on, Cliff. Big wide serve here, out onto the backhand side, cross court. And what am I supposed to do with that? My momentum is obviously taking me over to the right-hand side of the court because that's the way the serve's going. And then he just hits an absolute belter of a winner that you cannot change direction that fast. And it's not as though it's a slow serve. I mean, I think the serves are somewhere around that 160 to 180 mark. So it's not express, but it's not slow by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm becoming a little bit too reliant on those drop shots, which is not what I want. But I want to make sure that we pick up this set. I want to make sure that we win this. I'm not going to go far side on this. There we go. I was going to say I'm going to stay middle of the court. I reckon I can outplay him here, move him around, and get it into the corner. And hopefully nab ourselves, as I said, the first set. I don't want to keep continually using that drop shot, but oh my god, that is the way it is turning out. He saved another set point. That is set point number 4 that he has gone and saved. We're back to juice. Man, oh man. I can't believe how much of an issue this bloke... I mean, he is higher rated than us, don't get us wrong. But he is causing us all kinds of problems. He's got the set point now, so we are on the back foot. I don't think there's... Oh my god, there's been any breaks. That is the first break of serve, and it's come at the most crucial point. He takes the first set, and we're down 1 set to love. Find ourselves down 40 to 15. Again, unforced errors are absolutely killing us. The timing is just not there at all today on anything. We just cannot get anything going in our favour. There's another unforced error, and we're now down 1 love in the second. Alright, a much better service game, this one. 40 love at the moment. We've got 3 game points here. Again, even though we've got 3, we just want to use the 1. We just want to use the 1. That's all we want. We want to get the job done early. And you should be putting your hand up and apologising for that, my friend, because that is just a little bit of bad luck there for Cliff. And it's alright. We still do have those 2 game points. The serve is just... The serve in the first couple of games has been a real weapon for us. Like, we've been hitting aces. Not in this game. This game, we have just not been able to do anything. We've been faulting quite often. And hitting unforced errors as well. I mean, if we lose this game... If we lose this game here, I think it's going to be all over Red Rover. Just because of the fact of the way that things are going. Oh, and that lob's not... I was going to say, oh my god, it's not high enough. He scored 3 points in a row, taking it back to juice. Man, oh man, we need to have that killer instinct. We need to be able to put away our opponents when the opportunity is there. And we've had plenty of them, to be fair. There's another leave shot. I thought the patches had gone and fixed that. Obviously not. Got a break point. And as I said, if he does manage to snare this, that will probably be game, set, and match. I'd have to say. I don't think that we can possibly come back from that. But you know, stranger things have happened. Unforced error into the net is not going to help. We're down 2 to love. Again, we fought back. We got it to 30 all. We were down love 30, and then just unforced errors. That is the word of the episode. That's going to probably be the title of the episode, to be fair. We get a little bit lucky there off the tape. It does manage to just roll over. And you have to think, if that didn't, down 3 love, that this game, as I said, is dead and buried. There is no way that we were coming back from that. But we still do have an opportunity here. If we can get the break of serve and then hold our own. We're back to 2 all. Challenge! I know it's in, but I want a challenge. Okay, it's in by a mile. That's a terrible challenge. Terrible challenge, Cliff. It's just an amazing shot, to be fair, and that is what we've come up against. We've come up against some incredible shots in this game. Just some incredible returns that we haven't, to be fair, been able to do anything about whatsoever. And that there is a nice one. As I said, keeping us in the game. We are in there just at the moment, but there is still a slim glimpse of hope for Cliff in this game, but we do really need to win this one here. We do really need to try and break where possible. And that's going to help. That's going to help. We've got advantage. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You've got this. You have got this. You just got to have faith. Believe in yourself. You can do it. I know you can do it. Do you know you can do it? Oh, but depth perception in this game once again gets me. Oh my goodness. Juice number 3. We just haven't... The chances that we have had so many game points. We've had a couple of break points. And we just haven't been able to capitalize on any of them. And that has been the problem. That the chances have been there. They just have not been taken. Break point number 2 in this game. Really want to try and wrap it up here if we can. Just going to have to... I don't like going to the droppies all the time. But we will take that. We get the breaker serve. Take it back to 2 games to 1. Alright, we're starting to find a bit of rhythm now. Up 40 to love. We've got 3 game points. Doesn't mean that we're going to use them. I've said that so many times in this episode. And it just has not been any good for me. Especially, why are you leaving shots like that? That is right in the forehand arc. You can just absolutely cream that anywhere you want, basically, on the court. But instead, it's decided to go for a leave. You just can't have that. That just cannot happen. It's not good enough. We need to do better. I mean, I don't think that that's user error. I don't think that that's me, because it's right in the shot arc. And for some reason, they just have not done anything about it whatsoever. Come on. Oh my god. Again, chances. We've had 3 game points. He's fought back 1 3 points in a row and has now gone and taken it to juice. And he's gone and got advantage. You wouldn't read about it. There's no way you should be winning 4 points in a row. Especially in a pressure situation like this. And you cannot do anything about that, to be fair. He's broken serve. 3 games to 1. Possibly looking at going out of the tournament. Right, here we go. We've got 2 break points. We're back in this. We break the serve. Hold our own in the next game. Back to 3 games all. Does mean we need to break off his serve to win the second set. But we are starting to play a hell of a lot better, to be fair. We'll take that. That's a huge break. It's kept us in the game. Come on, Cliff. I don't know what it is off our own serve. He's got 3 match points, and we just cannot seem to even buy a point or buy a game on our serve. We've got one there. Serve and volley. Just needed something. We can still rescue this. But, man, oh man, if we drop out here, I don't mind that we're going to drop out and lose. I think the thing that annoys me most is that we did have a chance to play Roger Federer in the final had we won. Saying that, it is still on. It's not over until the fat lady has sung. We've managed to save 2 match points. 3rd match point here. And, I mean, what can you say about that? That has been the story of the episode, the story of the game. We have just had no answer to those returns from our opponent, and it does see us bow out in the 3rd round. Now, we lost 4-3, 4-2, but if we have a look at the match progress, 18 unforced winners. We were pretty good on the break points, to be fair. 3 out of 4 that we did win, so we did have a better percentage than our opponent in that regards. 40 winners to 27, but 18 unforced errors. Unforced errors was the story of this episode, which is really disappointing. We're going to go and simulate through. Obviously, we won't know if we would have played Fed if we made it to the final, because we have lost in the 3rd round. But it'll be interesting to see what does happen after this tournament. Alright, so just looking at that, our opponent did play Fed in the final, lost 4 games to 2. So that means we would have taken him on, Federer in the final. What a game that would have gone and been. But that is a tournament done and dusted. We lost out in the 3rd round, which is really disappointing. Couldn't make the semi-finals, but that's all right. We do manage to pick ourselves up $6,000, which is going to do a whole lot of nothing, and we get ourselves 4 ranking points, which means we are actually going to, I believe, have a rank now. And as we can see, with our balance of 13,000, we can basically get up hardly anything. I'm going to go for the lob, and that is really all that we can do. So we've still got just under $4,000 left to spend, And we can probably, as I said, have a look at the rankings now. Our ranking is still not available because we do only have those 4 points. But there we go. So we can see the top. Obviously, some of the players that are in there. I'm trying to see where Federer is because I do have a few players that I have added in myself. Leighton Hewitt's in there. Which is pretty cool. Obviously, a bit of a blast from the past. Del Potro. Obviously, we saw Federer in the tournament that's just been. Nick Kyrgios is in there. So you'd probably see these guys head up to the top. I guess as it goes on. Dimitrov is in there too. Djokovic. So we do have I guess the big name players. Thomas Berdych is another one that are in there that we can go. And we probably, as I said, will see as we head on further through the tournament and through the career mode. Alexander Zagrev is another one. Bit disappointed that even though we do have some ranking points that we don't actually have an official ranking as of yet, which is a bit of a shame. But we will advance through now. As I said, the Australian Open is going to be done and dusted because it did start on, I think, the 15th. And we can actually play. So next game we're going to be playing in the Tavula B1. We are qualified for that. The prize money, 10 grand, 27 winner ranking points if we can manage to go and get there. Hopefully there's no big names that are playing in this tournament, seeing it is during the Australian Open. So hopefully we can make the most of that, grab that 10k and grab those 27 winner ranking points, which is what we are going to be doing. As we can see, we do have... so we've got a Swiss player in the first round, and there doesn't seem to be, looking at this, there doesn't seem to be any players of serious note. So I guess that's an advantage for us, and hopefully we can go and take advantage of that and grab ourselves our first victory of the career mode. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to give it a like, smash that thumbs up button. If you are new, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, ka kite anoa, see you soon.